Pause 2S. Welcome to the dawn of the digital age. Imagine a world where information flows seamlessly, connecting people from all corners of the globe. This is the world we live in today, but it wasn't always this way. In the early days, the concept of a global network was just a dream, a vision held by a few pioneering minds. They saw the potential for a connected world, a world where knowledge and communication could transcend physical boundaries. Pause 1S. The journey from this vision to reality was filled with challenges and breakthroughs. It was a time of experimentation, innovation, and relentless pursuit of a connected future. The seeds of this digital revolution were sown in the laboratories of universities and research institutions, where brilliant minds worked tirelessly to bring their ideas to life. Pause 1S. Join us as we embark on a journey through time, exploring the key moments and technological advancements that have shaped the internet as we know it today. From the humble beginnings of packet switching to the rise of social media and streaming services, we'll uncover the milestones that have transformed our world and continue to shape our future. Pause 1S. In conclusion, the internet has revolutionized media consumption and communication. From the early days of packet switching to the rise of social media and streaming services, it has transformed how we connect, share, and consume information. As technology continues to evolve, the internet will undoubtedly play an even more integral role in our daily lives, shaping the future of communication and media. Think about the last time you read a newspaper, listened to the radio, or watched a television program. These traditional forms of media were once the primary ways we received news and entertainment. Now consider how you accessed that information today. Did you scroll through your social media feed, check a news app, or stream a video online? Was it through a physical copy, or did you consume it digitally? The shift from physical to digital media has been swift and transformative. The answer likely reveals the profound impact the internet has had on our lives. This digital shift has changed not just how we consume media, but also how we interact with the world around us. It has fundamentally reshaped how we consume media and communicate with one another. From the way we work to the way we socialize, the internet has become an integral part of our daily routines. This revolution didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual process, marked by significant technological advancements and a growing demand for faster, more reliable access to information. It unfolded gradually, driven by technological innovations and a growing desire for instant access to information. The early days of the internet were characterized by slow dial-up connections and limited accessibility. From the early days of dial-up connections to today's world of high-speed broadband and smartphones, the internet's evolution has been nothing short of remarkable. The transition from dial-up to broadband brought about a significant increase in internet speed and reliability. But how did we get here? What were the key events and innovations that led to the internet as we know it today? What were the key milestones and technological breakthroughs that paved the way for this digital transformation? The launch of the World Wide Web, the development of search engines, and the rise of social media platforms all played crucial roles. To understand the internet's impact, we must first delve into its origins and trace its evolution over the past few decades. By examining the key moments and innovations that have shaped the internet, we can better appreciate how it has transformed our world and what the future might hold. The story of the internet begins in the 1960s with a project called ARPANET, funded by the U.S. Department of Defense. This was a time when computers were massive, room-sized machines, and the idea of connecting them seemed almost like science fiction. ARPANET aimed to connect researchers at different institutions, allowing them to share information and collaborate more effectively. The goal was to create a network that could withstand outages and still function, ensuring that communication lines remained open even in the event of a disaster. This early network relied on a groundbreaking concept called packet switching. Unlike traditional circuit switching, which required a dedicated line for communication, packet switching broke data into small packets that could travel independently across the network. Packet switching breaks down data into small packets that travel independently across the network. Each packet finds its own way to the destination, where they are reassembled into the original message. This method not only made the network more efficient, but also more resilient to outages and disruptions. This allows for efficient use of bandwidth and makes the network more resilient to outages. If one path is unavailable, the packets can simply take another route, ensuring that the data still reaches its destination. This was a revolutionary idea that laid the foundation for the modern Internet. Vinton Cerf and Robert Kahn developed the Transmission Control Protocol Internet Protocol, or TCP/IP, in the 1970s, which provided a common language for computers to communicate on the Internet. This protocol suite became the standard for data transmission, enabling different networks to connect and communicate with each other seamlessly. In 1989, Tim Berners-Lee, a British scientist, developed the World Wide Web while working at CERN. His vision was to create a system where documents could be linked together, creating a web of information accessible from anywhere in the world. This idea transformed the Internet from a tool for researchers into a global information network. He envisioned a system where documents could be linked together, creating a web of information accessible from anywhere in the world. This concept of hypertext allowed users to navigate from one document to another through clickable links, making information retrieval intuitive and user-friendly. The first web browser, World Wide Web, was released in 1990, followed by the more user-friendly Mosaic browser in 1993. Mosaic's graphical interface made it easier for people to browse the web, leading to a surge in internet use and the development of countless websites. These early browsers opened the doors for the general public to access and navigate the internet. Suddenly, the internet was no longer just for scientists and researchers, it was for everyone. People could now explore a vast array of information, communicate with others around the world, and even start their own websites. This democratization of information marked the true beginning of the digital revolution, setting the stage for the internet as we know it today. Imagine trying to have a conversation where every word you speak is broken down into individual letters, shuffled randomly, and then reassembled by the listener. It might sound chaotic, but this is a brilliant method that ensures your message gets through, even if parts of it take different paths to get there. That's essentially how data travels across the internet, thanks to packet switching. This method breaks down data into smaller, manageable packets, making the transfer process more efficient and reliable. Instead of sending information in one continuous stream, it's divided into small packets, each with its own destination address. This means that even if one path is congested or fails, the packets can find alternative routes to reach their destination. These packets travel independently across the network, potentially taking different routes to reach their final destination. This flexibility is one of the key strengths of packet switching, allowing for dynamic rerouting and load balancing. Once all the packets arrive, they are reassembled in the correct order, like piecing together a jigsaw puzzle. This ensures that the original message is perfectly reconstructed, no matter how scattered the pieces were during transit. This approach makes the internet incredibly efficient and resilient. By breaking data into packets, the network can handle large volumes of traffic and quickly adapt to changes or failures in the network infrastructure. TCP/IP acts as the language that governs this entire process. These protocols are the foundation of internet communication, ensuring that data is sent, received, and understood correctly. TCP, or Transmission Control Protocol, ensures that data is transmitted reliably and in the correct order. It manages the flow of data, checks for errors, and ensures that lost packets are retransmitted. Meanwhile, IP, or Internet Protocol, handles the addressing system, ensuring that each packet reaches its intended destination. It assigns unique addresses to each device on the network, guiding packets to their correct locations. This powerful combination underpins the Internet's ability to connect billions of devices worldwide. Thanks to packet switching and the TCP/IP protocols, we can enjoy seamless communication, access vast amounts of information, and connect with people across the globe, all in real time. Whether you're streaming a video, sending an email, or browsing a website, packet switching and TCP/IP are hard at work behind the scenes, making sure your data gets where it needs to go, quickly and efficiently. And with advancements in technology, these protocols continue to evolve, incorporating new security measures and optimizations to keep our data safe and our connections fast. So next time you use the internet, remember the incredible journey your data takes and the sophisticated systems in place that make it all possible. Packet switching and TCP/IP are the unsung heroes of our digital world, tirelessly working to keep us connected. The early 1990s witnessed the emergence of user-friendly browsers like Mosaic, making the internet accessible to a wider audience. Suddenly, vast amounts of information were just a click away. Websites began to proliferate, offering everything from news and entertainment to online shopping and educational resources. Email emerged as a revolutionary communication tool, allowing people to send messages instantly across the globe. No longer were we constrained by the limitations of traditional postal services. Chat rooms and instant messaging platforms followed, providing virtual spaces for real-time conversations and fostering a sense of online community. These early forms of digital interaction laid the foundation for the social media platforms that dominate our online lives today. They demonstrated the internet's power to connect people across geographical boundaries, fostering new forms of relationships and communities. The internet's impact on radio has been nothing short of transformative. Traditional radio stations, once limited by geographical reach and broadcast schedules, now had the ability to stream their content online, reaching a global audience. This opened up a world of possibilities for both listeners and creators. Internet-only radio stations emerged, offering niche programming and catering to specific interests. Podcasts, downloadable audio shows, gained immense popularity, providing on-demand access to a vast library of content. Listeners could now curate their own audio experiences, choosing what they wanted to listen to, when they wanted to listen to it. This shift from scheduled broadcasting to on-demand listening has fundamentally changed how we consume audio content. The internet has democratized radio, giving rise to a diverse and vibrant audio landscape. Pause 2S. As we look to the future, the internet's role in media consumption and communication will only continue to expand. Emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and blockchain are poised to create even more profound changes. AI-driven content recommendations will become increasingly sophisticated, providing personalized media experiences tailored to individual preferences. Virtual reality promises to transform how we engage with digital content, offering immersive experiences that blur the line between the physical and digital worlds. Blockchain technology is set to revolutionize digital ownership and content distribution, ensuring transparency and security in the digital economy. Pause 2S. The internet will continue to break down barriers, enabling global collaboration and fostering innovation. As digital media evolves, so too will the ways we connect, share, and consume information. The future holds endless possibilities, and we are only just beginning to explore the potential of this ever-evolving digital landscape. In conclusion, the internet has revolutionized media consumption and communication. From the early days of digital innovation to the current era of streaming and social media, the internet has continuously transformed how we connect, share, and consume information. As technology continues to evolve, so too will the ways in which we interact with the digital world. Thank you for watching. Pause 3S. Until next time, stay curious and stay connected.